This is an instructional video on determining if an equation has one solution, no solution, or infinite solutions. So there are three different types of solutions. The first type is called a one solution problem. This is what we're most familiar with. This means that there is one answer. And it's written when it's x equals and then a number, or y equals and a number. The variable equals and then a number. That is a one solution problem. The second type is called an infinite solution. Sometimes you'll see it written as all real numbers. All real numbers and infinite solutions are the same. That's when the equation is the same on both sides. That would be, for example, 3x plus 4 equals 3x plus 4. It could also just be a number, 7 equals 7. The same on both sides means it's an infinite solution. The last type is called a no solution. For these types, they have the same variable, but they have different numbers. For example, 2x minus 7 equals 2x plus 4. The two x's are the same, but one has a minus 7, one has a plus 4. Some people like to think about it in terms of slopes and y-intercepts because the equations will be in y equals mx plus b form. And so if we were looking at that type, we would have our type of solution, which could be one solution, infinite solutions, or no solution. And we could talk and identify about the slope and the y-intercept. So in a one solution problem, the slope is different. That means it would be like a 2x and a 3x. The variable section is different. For the y-intercept, it doesn't matter. It could be the same, it could be different, it does not affect the problem. The slopes are different, so it's a one solution problem. For an infinite solution, both the slope and the y-intercept have to be the same. Because remember, everything has to be the same on both sides. 3x and 3x plus 4 and plus 4. 3x plus 4 equals 3x plus 4. For a no solution problem, the slope is the same. So in this example, the 2x and the 2x, but the y-intercepts are different. The minus 7 and the plus 4. For this equation, we start by distributing. We multiply both parts of the parentheses. 2 times 2 is going to give us 4x. 2 times 10 is going to give us 20. Bring down the minus 8. Negative 2 times 14 is negative 28. Negative 2, and we treat this as a negative 3, becomes a positive 6x. We can go ahead and combine our like terms. Negative 20 and negative 8, we consider those minus signs negatives. And we get negative 28. And we have a 6x and a negative 28 on that side. Looking here, the 4x and the 6x are different, so the slope is different. The negative 28 and the negative 28, the y-intercept are the same. which means this is going to be a one solution problem. We solve it all the way to prove it. Combining our like terms, 4x is on the left, 6x is on the right, so we do the opposite. Instead of 6, we do a minus 6. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Bring down the minus 28 on both sides. Still combining like terms, minus 28 is on the left and the right. They're on opposite sides, so we do the opposite of minus 28. We do a plus 28. Negative 28 plus 28 is going to give us 0. Our last step is to divide by negative 2. We get x equals 0. This is a one solution problem. X equals and a number. Now in this problem we don't have any parentheses, so we can go ahead and just combine our like terms. On the left hand side we can combine, we treat this as a negative 3. So a negative 3x plus 10x, which is going to give us 7x. We can also combine the 10 and the minus 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. And we bring down everything else on the other side. Now solving the right-hand side, combining our like terms, I can combine 5x plus 2x. 5x plus 2x is going to give me 7x. We can also combine the negative 5 plus 8. Negative 5 plus 8 is going to give us 3. Looking here, we have 7x plus 3 and 7x plus 3. It's the same slope, 7x and 7x, and it's the same y-intercept, plus 3 plus 3, meaning this is an infinite solution. That is the answer that we write. We don't have a number answer, we don't have a variable answer, we write infinite solution as our answer. For this problem, we start by distributing our 1/4 to both parts of the parentheses. 1/4 times 8 is going to give us 2. 1/4 times 4 is going to give us 1. Looking here, we can see that our two x's are the same, so our slope is the same. And our y-intercepts, the plus 1 and the minus 4, are different. When you have the same slope but a different y-intercept, we get a no solution problem. And we're going to prove it. We keep solving. Combining our like terms, 2x and 2x are on opposite sides. So we do the opposite of 2x. We do a minus 2x. 2 minus 2 is 0. I don't need to write a 0. Zeros are not important. I can bring down my 1 and my minus 4. And we get different answers on both sides. 1 and minus 4. 1 does not equal minus 4. That is a not true statement, so it is a no solution answer. For this problem, we start by distributing and multiplying the parentheses. We can go ahead and bring down the 5x. 2 and x is going to give us 2x. 2 and 3 is going to give us 6. On the opposite side, 2 and 3 give us 6. 2 and x give us 2x. We can go ahead and combine like terms. 5x plus 2x is going to give us 7x. On the opposite side, again, we can combine 5x minus 2x. 5x minus 2x is 3x. Combining like terms, we do the opposite operation because 7x is on the left, 3x is on the right. They're on opposite sides. So instead of 3, we do a minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. Bring down the minus 6 and the plus 6. Our two 6's are on opposite sides, so we do the opposite operation. Instead of minus 6, we do the opposite. We do a plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Our last step is to divide. 12 divided by 4 is going to give us 3. X equals 3 is a one solution problem. If you looked back at the original problem, once we had simplified it, our slopes, 7x and 3x, are different. The minus 6 and the plus 6, the y-intercept, are different. When they're different, they have to have different signs as well. This one's a minus 6, that one is a plus 6. They are different. Different slopes means a one solution problem, which we've proven with x equals 3. For this problem, we start by distributing and multiplying our parentheses. We bring down the 5 over 2x minus 2. We also bring down the 9 over 2x. 2 and x gives us 2x. 2 and 1 give us a minus 2. We take this as a negative 2 when we distribute. When we combine our like terms, we can go ahead and combine the 9 over 2x minus 2x because they're on the same side. 9 over 2 minus 2 is going to give us 5 over 2. Bring down 5 over 2x minus 2. That gave us 5 over 2x minus 2. You can look and see 5 over 2x, 5 over 2x. The slope is the same. The minus 2 and the minus 2, so the y-intercept is the same. This is going to represent an infinite solution. The equation is the same. 5x minus 2 equals 5x minus 2. For this problem, we start by distributing. We multiply that negative 2. I'm going to bring down that 3x, negative 2x, negative 20. We can bring down the x minus 20. Combining like terms, 3 minus 2x, because they are on the same side. 3 minus 2 is 1. And here we have x minus 20 equals x minus 20. Our 1x are the same. Our slopes are the same. The minus 20 and the minus 20, the y-intercept is the same. When both the slope and the y-intercept are the same, we have an infinite solution. X minus 20 equals x minus 20. It's the same on both sides. For this problem, we don't have any parentheses, so we can go straight into combining our like terms. On the left-hand side, we can combine the plus 12 and the minus 8. 12 minus 8 is going to give us 4. We bring down everything else that we did not use. On the right-hand side, we can combine the 2x plus 2x. 2x plus 2x is going to give us 4x. We can see here that our 4x and the 4x are the same. So that's our slope. And we can see that the plus 4 and the plus 3, the y-intercepts, are different. This should result in a no solution problem. When we keep solving, 4x is on the left, 4x is on the right. They're on opposite sides. So we do the opposite. Instead of 4x, we do a minus 4x. 4 minus 4 is 0. I bring down the plus 4, I bring down the plus 3. 4 does not equal 3. That is a not true statement, and so we have a no solution as our answer. We start by distributing and multiplying our 7 to both parts of the parentheses. 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 1 is 7. Bring down the 1, the 14x, and the minus 8. We can go ahead and combine like terms on this right-hand side, 1 and the minus 8. 1 minus 8 is going to give us minus 7. I can look and see the 14x's are the same, which is my slope. Slopes are the same. The minus 7 and the minus 7 is my y-intercept. It is the same. When everything is the same, it is an infinite solution. It's the same on both sides. 14x minus 7 equals 14x minus 7. Starting with this problem, we start by distributing and multiplying the 2 to both parts of the parentheses. Bring down the 13. 2x gives us 2x. 2 and 6 give us 12. We can go ahead and combine like terms on the left-hand side. 13 minus 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. Looking at this problem, 2x and 4x are different. That's my slope, different slopes. The plus 1 and the minus 7 are the y-intercepts. They are also different. Meaning this should end up to be a one solution problem. We keep solving to prove it. 2x and 4x are on opposite sides. 2 is on the left, 4 is on the right. So we do the opposite operation. Instead of 4, we do a minus 4. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Bring down the plus 1, bring down the minus 7. 1 is on the left, 7 is on the right. They're on opposite sides. So we do the opposite operation. Instead of plus 1, we do minus 1. Negative 7 minus 1 is negative 8. And our last step is to divide. We divide by negative 2. Negative 8 divided by negative 2 is a positive 4. X equals 4 for a one solution answer.